If you got a diagnosis today and you had a year to live, would you keep doing the work that you're doing because you genuinely love it and fulfills you and makes you happy? Would you keep the lifestyle that you have? Like maybe you have your dream home like we do, and you're like, no, I would buy an RV, I would travel, I would do all of these things. And it's like, well, why are you waiting? Because you technically could die in a year just because you don't have that official diagnosis. Like, you don't know when that time is going to come. So I don't understand why we're so willing to put off our hopes and our dreams in hopes that someday it'll happen. Like, someday
Here's
is never. Your time is so valuable. It's the most valuable asset that you have. Why are you trading it to hustle and grind? And that's why I wrote about that journey in my Wake Up and Smell the Coffee book, because like, wake the fuck up.
we're saying this from we've been there, done that, right? So we have the
Yeah.
contrast created, and I think there's a couple things, right? There's prestige, right? With it's a very admirable thing to obviously be growing and buying and elevating, right? This is an admirable quality. People tie their identity to their job title, which I think there's a
It's
generational shift
dangerous.
happening. I really
Yeah,
do. Like
there
this
is.
whole like, what do you do? You meet somebody and they're like, what do you do? Right? That's changing, right?
Yeah.
People are actually not. It's not about what do you do. It's more of like, what do you love to do? Is my kind of thing, right? Like, what are you doing now? Right?
What
What's
are you
going on now? Like
passionate
that's a better.
about?
What are you passionate about? Right? That's a better question. Like, because even recently, people are like, "Oh, what do you do?" And I'm like, "I love running marathons. I don't do that
Yeah.
for like
You
money,
don't
but
get
like,
paid,
you,
but
you know."
like, yeah,
But that's how I want to answer it, and that's how
yeah,
I feel like more people should answer that fucking question. So the problem is people tie their identity like, "I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm a teacher, I'm a whatever," and
yeah.
so then when it comes along and it's like, okay, well, time is greater than your identity and your financial component here. Well, naturally, it's really hard to not tie that to that, right? Like, how do you overcome that? There's an emotional attachment, how you're perceived with your peers, your community, your brother, your
It's
sister,
a
your mother.
lot of internal
This
work,
is the thing.
honestly. It's a lot of internal work that you have to do, but it is so worth it to get to the other side of that and to stop caring about so much material stuff and prioritizing the time value that you bring to the table. Like, I wouldn't trade my story, my journey for anything. I am so glad that I dropped out of high school, built $1 million business, built my dream home essentially. We didn't build it, but like we renovated it, and now we're gonna sell it and live in an RV. Like, I love that because it created so much contrast for me. And now I'm not gonna feel like, oh, well, what if I had my dream home? What would that feel like? Or what would it feel like if I built a successful